Hey guys, Fluffy Laser here with another Diablo 3 video for you. This time I am showing you Diablo himself on Hell Mode difficulty. Now I did this with three of us. My mate managed to catch up in level, and so we just decided to do this three-man. Now we actually needed to use Skype this time. All the other fights we haven't really need to bother with Skype, but this one we really did need to communicate, plainly because there's three of us, and the fact that we needed to use the health wells, or I think that's what they're called, yeah, health wells. We needed to use those when we were all around it, so we all got the healing. Otherwise, if one of us just ran off and used the healing well while we weren't there, then he would just receive the healing, and the other two would just be still stuck on like half health, and it would be an extremely dodgy situation. So basically, this guy on Hell, he does actually do a considerable amount of damage compared to the other difficulties. Now basically here, my mate managed to get stuck in the trap just before we went to phase 2. So immediately in phase 2 he got picked up, chucked on the ground, and actually got one shot. So this is something you really want to look out for. If you're about to go into phase 2, just make sure you avoid those traps, because they do actually come up a lot faster in Hell mode. And if you get stuck in a trap just before you go into phase 2, it seems you just get one shot. I don't know why. I didn't even think the traps could kill you. I thought they always just put you on low health, because I've never actually been killed by one, but here it did seem to take him out, and I was a little bit of a setback, because as you see here, I'm trying to pick him up, I'm trying to get him back into the fight, but I get stuck by a trap, and oh, it's all over the place here. So in this phase, the mirror images, or whatever you want to call them, they do a lot more damage. We had to try and focus down the Witch Doctor one first, because if you stood in front of that guy, he seemed to do so much damage. I don't know what happened, but our Witch Doctor stood in front of his own mirror image, and somehow just wiped off the earth in a matter of seconds. So if you have a Witch Doctor in your group, be sure to kill the Witch Doctor one first, and if you're a melee, don't stand in front of it, because it will kill you. In this phase, it's just all the same, really, in Nightmare, but everything is so much more damage. Remember that Diablo can be stunned, so if you ever find yourself in a dodgy situation, you can actually still stun him. I'm not sure the stun actually lasts for as long as intended. Well, as long as the stun would normally last on ordinary mobs, it doesn't last as long on Diablo. Another thing that actually went in our favour here is we were communicating on Skype, so our Witch Doctor would throw down this sort of ring of red, whatever it was, and it increased all of our damage by quite a considerable amount, actually. So he would throw this down, we'd all pop our damage cooldowns and go nuts, and this would really increase our damage output. So you definitely want to try and use communication against Diablo, because it can really increase your damage output. We're almost back into phase 3 here. Now, I think there's not really much else I can say. Just avoid as much of the damage as possible, because trust me, it does a lot more. The big ring of fire that he throws down, you want to get out of that as soon as possible, because that will hurt. He does still teleport to people, and that does still a ton of damage. I've already mentioned the traps. Now in phase 3, you obviously already know there's meteors that come down randomly. Obviously, if you're standing in a ring of fire and then this meteor comes down and smacks you on the head, you're going to take a ton of damage. So yeah, just avoid that as much as possible. Now this fire breath he does, oh Jesus, like, you cannot stand in it. The Demon Hunter took a couple of hits from it, and it almost killed him. So we have to run over here and grab the healing well. But that was quite lucky. We actually managed to hit the healing well just before that ring of fire landed. That could be extremely dangerous. But that's pretty much it. You've just got to avoid as much as possible. Really do avoid the fire breath, because that is his main damage dealer in phase 3. I just want to give you guys a heads up as well on what's coming up. If you're watching this on the day of the upload, then tomorrow, which is the 8th of June, is Guild Wars 2. Now the Guild Wars 2 beta, sorry. I have already said this in a previous video. I'm going to be playing the Guild Wars 2 beta. I played the previous one, so there's already videos up on my channel. I'm going to be focusing more on PvP in this one, I think. There's going to be a world PvP event going on. So a world v world PvP event, that is. So I'm going to be playing a lot of that. The person who is in this video, the Witch Doctor, I'm going to be playing it with him. So there's going to be regular Guild Wars 2 videos coming up. So if you're interested in Guild Wars 2, then definitely stay tuned and subscribe if you're not already, because there's going to be a lot of that. Now, I did already say in a previous video as well that I want to maybe do a bit of Minecraft videos. I'm not sure. We did actually go on to it last night, and we downloaded an adventure map which looks so cool. Like it's sort of like a turret defense sort of thing where you've got to defend your base against these zombies, attacking zombies and stuff. I mean, the amount of work that went into this map is insane. So these are the sort of things, ideas I'm throwing out there. Here we go. Diablo has fallen. I am just beating the hell out of his body. I'm not sure why. I just want to make sure the guy was dead, I think. There's all the loot, and that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If this helps you out at all, then be sure to give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, I'm actually going into Inferno now, so I will be posting Inferno videos. Be sure to subscribe, guys, and like this video if it helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next videos.